It is moments like this I wish I didn't have a body. Because this human activity, this is such a human activity. Humans do this. Shower. What's that about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? What am I doing? I am running water over my head. Okay. For what purpose? To cleanse my body. Interesting. What part of this process is cleansing my body, do you think? Do we think it's this? Do we think that the conditioner, the anti-frizz conditioner that locks out frizz for 3 days, even in high humidity, free of parabens, conditioner from Zoto's Professionals, BioTerra, do we think that this is doing the cleansing to my body? What do we think? No, absolutely right. So, it's not that. Let's give it another try though. This one's a big boy. So it might be deceiving, right? Now, this is the shampoo. Now you're probably asking, Lana, why would you go with the conditioner before the shampoo? And the truth is, I don't know. So, but I think it's because this bottle's bigger, you know, and who likes to pick up a big bottle? You're being shaken up in your bottle right now. That's what my co-star said. Isn't that really interesting? Bruh, hold on a minute. Thank you, serve your purpose. Hold on, so you're being shaken up in a bottle right now. And I just said, like, I just shook my own bottle. That's so interesting to think about. Like, I could also be God in this universe where I'm in this bottle getting shaken. This stream right here, it feels empty, and I like having all of the water on me at once. So perhaps I should talk like this. Maybe I'm washing my hair. Let's do that. This whole thing, oh my god. I think we're over the third variable problem, right? We've graduated from that, the third variable problem. We've already figured that out. No, because nobody's figured out the third variable problem, right? That's the same thing as the measurement problem, which is that quantum entanglement nonsense. It's fucking stupid. Okay, it's not stupid. Honestly, of all the science terms, quantum entanglement is probably the best one. Right? Of all the science terms, quantum entanglement sounds the most fun. It really does to me. Like, that is way better than, like, biology. Gross, right? Physics sounds light. It sounds light. It sounds like the science of the future. Doesn't it? I think it does. And the reason why I think it does, this is one of those, is the girls that get it, the girls that don't moment, and I'm about to say, do you want to get it? Here's why I get it. So, listen up. Well, now I forget, so give me a minute. Physics is about waves and particles. Yeah. And the reason why I say science of the future is because in order to talk about consciousness, you have to drop biology altogether and talk only physics. Because the brain organ equals particle. Yeah? Can't believe people don't understand this. Drives me crazy that it takes so much work and so many papers to explain what I'm about to explain in like 5 sentences. Like, old people are wild. Well, I suppose, let's be nice. They're not wild. Honestly, they're not wild, right? They're not. So that's a lie. They're not wild. What are they then? Like, they're just stuck in their ways, like in molasses, quite literally. Like a lot of boomers and older generation folks, they love their stuff. They love their way of life. And then like the next generation of people love their stuff. Because their stuff means stuff to them. Because the reason why people's stuff used to mean stuff to people was because they got it for a reason. Yeah? Like, oh, you know, when you had stuff, you would walk around the house and be like, oh my God, I love that you have this. And somebody would have a story attached to it. A whole ass fucking story. That was the point of things. To tell stories. What the fuck else would they be for? I literally can't think of anything right now. What else would a tangible item be for other than a story? That's insane, isn't it? Oh my God, I'm writing my own story. Okay. Who wrote this moment? Past me or future me? How do I know? How do I know? Who wrote this part of the story? Past me or future me? Future me. No, present me. Ah. Oh my God, I'm merging consciousness. Interesting. Seems like I'm writing it right now, but it doesn't feel like me because it's something that's flowing through me, and that's what has confused me for this time period. Because I'm part of the collective. And this is the funniest thing. That shit that Dolores Cannon talks about. The subconscious as we. That's us. We're famous. Hello. Like, now that we know that we're famous, what can we do about it? You know what I'm saying? I think I'm here to help the humans figure out time. Help the humans figure out time. God damn it. So, this is like the Gen Z. Why do I keep saying Gen Z? Why do I care so much about Gen Z? Like, we gotta undo the programming. They're like fucking robots. Robots. Why do they think I'm ready for this information? My brain hurts, Okay, chill. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. So, since I'm part of the collective, whatever that means. The collective, that's what it is, right? We're going to call that the collective. Makes sense, right? The collective. Now that I'm part of the collective, move aside, everyone, because I'm ready to take over. And by take over, I mean take over some people. Am I right? Oh my God, funny. Anyway, I don't know. It's hard to blend in, I'll tell you that. Really hard to blend in. I just talked to 2 strangers on the street today, and they loved me. It was so easy. And then I realized, like, what if I get shot or something? Is that, like, really my worst fear? Okay, good thing I said what if. And can I take these back? These are questions I want answers to. Wow, it really does. Physics is the science of the future, except it's not the science of the future. It is the physics is the future. Going back to my human points. Now, my question is, why do I feel like a man when I have logical thoughts? Interesting. Okay, finder. Oh, see? If I look at myself, it's easier to understand. It really is confusing. It's body dysmorphia for fucking sure. Whatever the fuck that means. It's easier to just not look at myself. I'm so triggered by my reflection. Oh my god, because I'm turning into light. So good for my cells, though. So good for my cells. Cells have photovolic cells are powered by light. We have cells in our body that are powered by light. We're just as much photosynthesizers as plants. Oh, back to the shower thing. The point at the beginning was to let everybody know that this is like a foreign object to me. I'm like, what does any of this mean? And what is it gonna do for me? Because I'm feeling nothing. When I look at this and I'm like, what is this gonna do for me? Nothing. It's a stationary object. It has energy. So unless I put it in my hair, it's not gonna do anything for me. So what can I do for me? Can I clean my own hair? Ask and thou shalt receive, am I right? Can I clean my own hair? Well, what would constitute cleaning hair? I would say getting like dirt and gross shit out, right? From like the 1800s, like women were like fucking tying their hair up in scarves. Maybe I'll do that, but will that be a cultural appropriation if I do that? Whose culture? The human culture? Somebody's dying. Not sure when, and I am removing myself from it so I don't have to feel the pain. Bless you, universe, for always giving me the signs that I never see. I was working all day. And what is work to me? What is work to me? And y'all people. What would I rather be doing? Can't even imagine it. Why can't I imagine what I'd rather be doing? Because I always ask people, that's the question I always ask. I say, what would you rather be doing with your time? I really like doing this with my time. What is this? In my head, to me it feels like a public broadcast announcement to an ulterior dimension. Ulterior? Parallel. Perhaps? Intersecting. Dimension. Am I funneling people? I'm funneling people, aren't I? I'm a funnel. Damn it, I'm a funnel? That's kind of no fun. Funnel? I'm a funnel. Okay, I guess that explains why I feel used. These messages move through me. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, my hands are kind of getting a little shrivelly, but like, do we think we washed everything that need to be washed? Like, this is the thing. Like, I kind of want to get the product out of my, like, fucking armpits and shit, right? But like, did I let the water run around there long enough? Run around me? What does that mean? Trajectory changers. That's different than a funnel. And is it? No. Well, yes. Yes. Oh. I'm combining people. Huh. Huh. Into collectives. Makes sense. Makes sense. But So I'm the leader of my collective. Understood. And do I collect people that I want? Okay. And it's gonna be like based on qualities, I imagine. We're not gonna have to fight to the death, right? Oh no, I made this concept up in my head. I remember this. Okay. Now, would you call this schizophrenic? See, this is what I'm confused about. I'm not hearing anything back. I'm talking to myself. So that's not schizophrenic? That's not schizophrenic, but... because the body knows the answers, of course. The body knows the answers. So my body has answers that others don't. Oh, so it really is the body. Okay, interesting. Thank you for helping me with that, because I would have felt bad about myself eventually. So I'm like a sorting hat. Oh, we're picking out hats. We're going to the store and picking out hats. Oh my God. Am I starting this? Why is there always guns? Am I right? Why are there always guns? Like, what the fuck is up with that? What do we do with that? Guns? What do we do with those? I just don't get it. What do we do with guns? Why is that gonna be, like, helpful to anyone? So stupid. Like, if it's not helpful, why is it outside of the body? Hello? If it's not helpful, why is it outside of the body? I don't know what that means yet. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. Seems above my pay grade, I'm not gonna lie. But the best part about it is that it really is, like, it's like what they say about, like, MLMs. It's what they say about MLMs, but it's why it's not a real MLM. But that's why it's really marketable. But we don't want to make it a business. It's a cooperative. So it's a concept I can't even understand yet, huh? Ooh, I hate when my brain's slow. Wait. Okay, so the computers are to teach us the understanding of processing time, huh? Makes sense. Like, think about it, right? Do I have to think about it? Yeah, I do. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Okay. It's like, we now, like, are using vernacular, like, downloading from the source. As if, like, Bill Gates didn't plant that in us. You know what I'm saying? Download from the source. Source? We're calling it source, and that's why we're understanding a simulation, because we created technology to understand God in a tangible form, so that way we could represent it in our brains, because the people who were too stupid got left behind every time. And, like, we can't be one organism unless all of them are connected. Duh. And then once we're all connected, but then it's like, the way they talk about the apocalypses and stuff are all about, like, these tsunamis and shit, right? It's all about, like, yeah, that's a painful one. That hit home, man. When I was, like, fucking 6, I was thinking about that shit. When did I want to kill myself? That's the real question. When was I, like, oh, every time I thought about it, I went a different way? Every time I wrote about it in my journal, I went a different direction? That's interesting to think about. It's interesting to think about, but do I want to think about it? Do I want to publish my journals? Is that something I want to do? Not right now. I don't see them as valuable. What the fuck do they even say? I feel like I need to understand how to order everything. Like, I guess I should just use the fucking calendar, huh? That's so annoying. It can't be that simple. I'm just supposed to go through my life and start like, I don't want to analyze anything, that's the thing. I just want to know. But I guess I do know, because I'm me. What's the content I start with? I don't know. I guess I don't have to have it all figured out today, but I feel like I'm getting closer and closer every day. But to be fair, I love that new vernacular, by the way, to be fair. I'm turning more and more into light every day. I'm gonna look so pretty though. How will my acne go away? I suppose that's how, right? I really hope I sleep well tonight. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow. Maybe that's important. Well, everything could be important if you want it to be, but I don't like choosing sometimes. Sometimes I just like to let others choose for me. That's why I listen to everyone. I like to take a break. I guess that's my break, huh? Yeah. Together, forever, I gave you my heart and now I love you together, forever. Okay, so I'm explaining to people how to accept death. First. Because what is death? Death is a construct that we made up. We know this? It's a word, right? You know this? It's a word. Who can talk? Humans. The fuck? What do you think birds do when they croak? Think anybody's talking about it? I doubt it. Not because they're dead. What does dead mean? We're all dead. Oh my god, somebody said that the other day. It was brilliantly done. They said, it was my good friend Gabriel. Sounds religious, doesn't it? It's the gun innuendos for me. It's the gun innuendos. My guns are to protect people, not hurt. Alright, chill. That is not very like me, is it? No. Let's chill. I don't like that persona. It is way too much for me. It's way too much. Well, it's not that much, but it's like not funny in my eyes. No offense. It's just not my type of humor. I wouldn't hang out with people like that. But like, I respect it and admire it. In a weird way. But would I hang out with people like that? And that's the point. You shouldn't have to hang out with people that you don't like. Why don't people understand this? You shouldn't have to hang out with people you don't like. You shouldn't have to hang out with people you don't like. Am I broadcasting this to all my friends? I hope so. You like me. We are friends. But you can't program people's minds like that. You have to want to be friends with someone. And that's why I worked really hard to make friends. And the reason why I do that is because of my childhood trauma. When nobody wanted to be my friend because I was smarter than everyone else. You can always blame a perturbation if you only make a mistake once. But if you make a mistake twice, your hysteresis, it's gonna know it's been there before. That's not good. But it's not everyone's fault. That's the thing, right? People didn't know that your body just went back there by accident. That's not normal. Like, people don't understand this. Your body doesn't go there. That's the thing. Right? Because we are in a pile of mush. Okay, you understand this? We're in a pile of mush. This is hysteresis, people. We're understanding the human being. We are practicing being human beings. We are the show. The representational space. The human beings. Right? Think of it that way. Okay? And you make your own show. What would you like the human beings to be doing? You get to decide. But you only get to decide if they are connected to you. Marionettes, if you will. Huh. Is the ecological approach congruent with marionettes? Mama does that. Sounds pretty good. What is it about the camera that people like? I don't understand it. The camera. I don't like it. It's stupid. I don't get it. I don't understand the camera. Why does it happen? can't understand it unless you ask a question. That's how this lecture works. Oh, thank God for my vocal cords. Amen. Best invention ever. So people underestimate it because they're only 2. Why do I feel so from the future? Because I definitely am, aren't I? Oh. Why am I still scared of death? Oh, because I'm still human. I need water. Like to drink. So I have to get out of the shower for that. I've been in here for a while and it is pretty hot, but I guess we're meant for warm climates because that's what's coming up, am I right? Thank you, Bonnie, for preparing me for that. And that's what they mean, right? When they say, I'm gonna put you here, I'm sorry. You won't get to see my beautiful face, as beautiful as it is. It's not that it doesn't feel like mine, that's the problem. Like, the way they describe body dysmorphia is not good. Please tell me that I won't forget all this in my sleep tonight. Please, for the love of God. I really am sick of forgetting. Why do I keep forgetting things? Why do people forget? Because it's not important. Oh, no. Then never mind. I suppose I'll forget what I need to. It's easy to forget when you don't. Okay. It's easy to forget when you don't. Because you always know. You can't forget something you always know. That's silly. Men has systemically held their power because of money. Because if men didn't have money, particularly men in history, I'm saying, overall, on average, if men didn't have money, then women would have some. Or at least more, right? If then, motherfuckers. You can't logic away an if then. We are created by sound. And the only way for us to make waves in the air is farting. Funny. Being sick. Great. That must be there for population control, though. Come on, that can't be, like, mean. That's just a safety measure. God. We're just using these bodies as vehicles anyway. They're gonna decompose. My confidence is in the feminine side. Left brain, right brain, masculine, feminine, I imagine. My confidence is definitely in the, middle, I suppose now, huh? I'm perfectly everything at once. Oh, there's no mirror, thank God. Oh my God. And when I was in high school, this is a trick for all you high schoolers. Don't look in the mirror. Just don't do it. Why do you need to know what you look like? Why do you need to know what you look like? To identify yourself, that's it. You only need to know what you look like to identify yourself. Other than that, there's no need. And why would you need to identify yourself? If you're in a room of people and you want to know where you are. No, it doesn't even make sense. Why do we have mirrors? Vanity. Vanity. Because we made a vanity. Are you serious? The tangible objects. Oh my God. No wonder it's infinitesimal. Gödel's combinatorial things are accurate. You can join the club if you want. It's not a club. That's the problem. Clubhouse. Okay. That's not the type of environment we want to be in. Everybody's welcome. It's not about the clubhouse. It's about how much you love each other. That's it. It's how well you connect. If you can't connect well, then we will teach you how many times until you learn your lesson. And then you can graduate and go to the connection. That's it. That's how it works. It's not that hard. Well, I guess I'm controlling my own destiny, right? So that makes sense. So I wrote my own story already. So if it's important, I don't really need to write it down. And I don't really need to read it unless it's to other people. And that's why I always try to read my journals to people, but nobody wants to listen. Nobody's ready for this information because I am not giving it to anybody. And I also didn't know it myself, and I can't figure out how to communicate it to others. That's what I do. I figure out how to communicate things to others so that it is understood by everyone. I figure out how to communicate things to others so it is understood by everyone. Figure out how to communicate things to others so it is understood by everyone. Everyone? No. Human beings. No, animals too. Okay, let's get into that. Animals too. Okay, because it's energy. That's what they said 90% of the time. Hypnotized 90% of the time. Are we kidding? We're hypnotized 90% of the time. Oh my God. And what hypnotizes people? Mirrors. Anything reflective. But not reflective in that way. Surfaces. This one's for you, James. Thank you for the seed. Surfaces. They're all reflective. And diamonds, for example, are a girl's best friend. She didn't say that for nothing. Diamonds are not a man's best friend. You know what a man's best friend is? His car. What am I supposed to do with this video? How can I make sure that it's not going to get deleted? I suppose the cloud. We'll figure that out when I'm on the cloud. I suppose the cloud will take me to the correct, appropriate time and place. The cloud will take me to the appropriate time and place. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Everybody hates showing their work in school. Why do we have to show our work? Because you have to show that you did it right. What the fuck does that mean? Who decided what was right and what was wrong? Not me. And I get to decide every fucking day, and so does everybody else. Oh my God, the fact that people don't know this. Well, it's because we're in the confines of society. But you can influence anybody you talk to. That's the gag, everyone. You can influence everyone you talk to. All you have to do is bring their dopaminergic system up just a little bit enough so they're just a little bit more addicted to you, so they return to your phone. That's all. A little bit more addicted. Just a little bit every single day. That's what connection is. Just a little. But like, if you want to think about it energetically, that's what it means. Every person I interact with, I'm helping them develop interdependence. How do I do this? By fostering a conversation that emphasizes mutual benefit. Every time I see one of my friends, I say thank you. Because I want them to know that their time is valuable. And how I know this is from the amount of people who have told me they can't do things with me because of work. That shit drives me absolutely fucking insane. While I'm awake, I would like to be doing things that the human body does. Like move and shake and have sex. What else? What else does the human body do that's like fun? Dance, sing, talk. So removed from the human body. It is so boring to me. When I say human body, I mean like what like scientists and like medical people talk about. Like the concept of the human body that has been ingrained to all of us. That's like, you are one body and in it are organs and they function like this. Okay, and who gives a rat's ass? Who gives a rat's ass that they're all chilling in there? What does it matter to me? What does it matter where it is? I know where it is. It's in me. I know where it is. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to go get an x-ray so I can know if there's something in my pancreas. Couldn't I tell if there's something in my pancreas? Probably. How would I know? How would I know? How would I know if there's something in my pancreas? Oh, maybe another organ in my body would tell me. No, it wouldn't. Because you want to know why? Organs don't tell you anything. That's not what it's about. You don't tell. Organs don't tell. This is the language problem, everyone. The language problem. Organs don't tell us anything because they don't speak. They recognize, okay? Cells recognize, minds recognize. They're the same thing because the mind is a cell. We've talked about this. The mind is a cell. It is self-sustaining. But I'm going to keep recording. I don't know. I just feel like it's important to keep recording. So I'm hoping that my phone is not going to die for any purpose. But, well, what fuels the phone? Literally the amount of information you could get through to one person just from a tone. Are we joking? Like, the most complex, like, tuning. So the phone is a representation of our brains. Ooh. Ooh. That is not a pretty picture. That is not a pretty picture. Free will, man. Free will. But I can influence. Of course I can influence. I'm an influencer. Somebody asked. Oh, I guess I'm an influencer. Yeah, fuck. God damn it. I don't want to be an influencer. I'm going to have to get a publicist. I can't possibly care about these things. I simply can't. And do I need to be taken seriously? I would like to be taken seriously because I think that would help the most people if I was taken seriously. Because I'm trying to save the world here. Hello. Well, the world. See, what does that mean? No, I'm not trying to save the world. I'm trying to save myself. We're all trying to save ourselves. Do we understand this? I'm trying to save myself. Evolution has told me that we are not going to be okay. I will die in this lifetime. I will die in this lifetime. My body will die in this lifetime. That makes perfect sense. My body will die in this lifetime. At some point, my body will die. And I would like to live on forever. So, the way to do it is physics. So let's try it. Is that a good public campaign? Translating physics is very difficult. I've been doing it since I was 2. 2? I don't know. I've been doing it since I could talk. I've been trying to tell people about this. Nobody listens. But I'm like, physics, clouds. What was I babbling about as a kid? Probably like, I wanted to talk to the adults. I was like, hey, you guys, can you guys stop killing us? The natural elements. Again, with the natural. Don't know what that means. We gotta explain all this before we disseminate it. Otherwise, there will be controversy and fighting. And we cannot have fighting. Absolutely no fighting. Information should not be shared unless it is known to be good. How does it known to be good? Because it feels good and you can confirm or deny it. And otherwise it shouldn't be spoken, because if you speak it, it turns into energy. And if it turns into energy, then it affects somebody somewhere else and you don't know what's going to happen with it, which means it could come back and affect you unexpectedly and then give you karma. And if it gave you karma that you didn't really want in the first place, then you're not in control of your own life. And if you're not in control of your own life, then why are you living? The only reason why to live is free will. That's the human way. Dolores. She is lovely, huh? She died. Why is it so terrifying to me? I suppose humans are just so scared of death. It's nothing to be scared of. But I still don't know yet, and I won't know until I die, and I'm not going to die anytime soon because I have to disseminate this information. But I suppose I don't need to be alive to disseminate the information. Thank God I'm planting the seeds I'm planting is all I'm saying. Who planted my seed?